A reading from the book of Genesis. The Lord said to Abram, "Go forth from the land of your kinsfolk and from your father's house to a land that I will show you. I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and curse those who curse you. All the communities of the earth shall find blessing in you." Abram went as the Lord directed him. The word of the Lord.
Our first reading on the second Sunday of Lent comes from the book of Genesis. This is the story of the call of Abram. We know that later on, his name will be changed to Abraham. Now look at this great story and look at this great human being, Abram. At the age of 75, he gets this calling from God. And the calling involved something which was, for me, humanly ridiculous. Telling him to leave his hometown. To go where? To go to a place unidentified, a place that God will direct him to. Wow. If you are a 75-year-old person and you're already beginning to feel some backaches and you're beginning to feel the signs of mortality, and at this age you should be settling and even resting with your family, with your kin, and you are told to leave everything that is familiar, to go to a place that is not even described to you, that is moving from what I consider light to darkness. Darkness. Abram was being asked to leave everything that was comfortable and familiar, to enter the darkness of nowhere. This is part of the obedience of Abraham. Obedience includes a moment of darkness. You will be led where you would rather not go. You would be led to a place that you don't even know. And by leaving everything behind, Abraham was being asked even to empty himself. The emptiness of faith, the emptiness that brings darkness to a person. I'm sure we have all experienced our own share of being emptied and how that emptiness really leads to insecurity. This is Abraham's experience. But look, in the midst of that self-emptying, in the midst of that darkness of faith, a promise emerges. Abraham will be the father of many nations, and he will be a source of blessing to many communities on the face of the earth. The one who is emptied of self will become a blessing to many. The one who is willing to enter the darkness of uncertainty, clinging only to faith and to the word and promise of God, this person will see the light and will be light to many, many people. In the first reading, we have this interplay between emptying of self and being full, being a blessing to others. The interplay of the darkness of faith and the light of blessing that will reach others through you. This is the drama of our faith. This is the drama of every person who discerns a calling from God. There is a need to empty oneself, to be ready to enter darkness. But only in that way can we see the light, and we can be light to others, a source of blessing to many people. And the reverse is also true. A person who is so full of self doesn't want to enter any place of insecurity. That person will preserve his or her life. But in that self-preservation, that person might not be a blessing to others. In fact, we know from the lessons of history, people who fill themselves with security end up being a curse to others. Abraham is the model for us. Take the path of darkness, cling to God's word, and you will be a blessing to many people.